As we get older, there's something that often happens. We gain wisdom. We get better at picking our battles. And we start learning that sometimes playing dumb can actually be a powerful tool in certain situations. It's not about being deceitful or dishonest. Instead, it's about choosing your peace, saving your energy, and handling certain situations with grace and calm. In this video, we're going to explore 5 situations where, as we age, it might actually be beneficial to play dumb. This advice can help you maintain your dignity, reduce stress, and keep your relationships peaceful and loving, all while staying true to yourself. So, let's dive in. 1. When someone tries to tell you what to do, stay calm. Play dumb. As we age, it's natural that others might try to tell us what's best for us, whether it's our children, caregivers, or even well-meaning friends. They might say, "You should stop doing this," or "You need to take better care of yourself." While they might have good intentions, it can be frustrating and make us feel like we're losing our independence. Here's the trick: play dumb. If you feel like someone is overstepping their boundaries or trying to control your choices, stay calm and pretend you don't know exactly what they're suggesting. Responding with, "Oh, really? I didn't know that," or simply nodding and changing the subject can be a way of avoiding conflict without pushing back too hard. By playing dumb in this situation, you preserve your dignity, avoid unnecessary arguments, and still maintain control over your own decisions. At the end of the day, your life is yours, and you know what works best for you. If you need help, ask for it. If not, kindly brush off the advice and continue doing things your way. 2. When people ask about your age or health, be vague. Keep your peace. One thing that happens as we get older is that people start asking us more personal questions about our age, health, and well-being. While some of these questions come from genuine concern, others can feel intrusive, especially if we don't want to share everything about our private lives. If someone asks how old you are or about your health, don't feel obligated to answer directly. Instead, you can respond with something vague, like, "I'm getting older, just enjoying the day," or "I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking." This allows you to keep your privacy, avoid uncomfortable conversations, and maintain your peace. You don't owe anyone a detailed explanation about your age or health unless you choose to share it. By playing dumb in these situations, you remain in control of your personal information while maintaining respectful relationships. 3. When people talk about your past, let them fill in the gaps. People often love talking about the past, reminiscing about old times, or asking you about your life history. While sharing stories can be fun, sometimes it can feel tiring to repeat the same anecdotes over and over, or you might simply not want to revisit certain memories. Here's where playing dumb can be helpful. If someone asks about your past and you're not in the mood to share, you can say something like, "Oh, I don't remember it that well anymore," or "It's been so long, I hardly recall the details." By doing this, you politely steer the conversation away from personal topics that don't interest you or that may bring up uncomfortable memories. This approach allows you to keep control of the conversation, avoid unwanted discussions, and stay in a comfortable zone without being rude. Let the other person fill in the gaps and move the conversation in a direction. When someone makes a critical comment about you, stay calm and let it go. As we age, it's inevitable that we'll face critical comments from others. Whether it's about our appearance, our choices, or our behavior, sometimes people feel the need to give unsolicited advice or make judgmental remarks. These comments can sting, especially when they come from people who may not fully understand your perspective. Instead of getting defensive or arguing, consider playing dumb. Respond with, "Oh, I never thought of it that way," or "I'll keep that in mind." This response disarms the situation without escalating it. By not reacting emotionally, you maintain your peace and avoid unnecessary tension. Remember, the opinions of others don't define you. You know who you are and what's best for you. Don't let others' comments disrupt your calm and well-being. Playing dumb in this case allows you to avoid conflict and stay true to yourself without engaging in drama. 5. When you're asked to explain something you don't want to, change the subject gently. Sometimes, people may ask you to explain things that you just don't feel like explaining, whether it's a decision you made, a personal belief, or something else that feels too private or complicated to get into. Instead of feeling pressured to provide an answer, you can simply play dumb and steer the conversation elsewhere. For instance, if someone asks you to explain a personal decision you made or your reasoning behind something, you can say, I've never really thought about it in that way, or I don't have all the answers to that, but I appreciate you asking. This allows you to avoid getting bogged down in explanations while still being respectful to the other person. It's your life, and you don't need to justify every decision you make. By changing the subject gently, you protect your privacy and avoid feeling obligated to explain yourself. As we grow older, we naturally become more selective about how we spend our energy and what we allow into our lives. Sometimes, the best way to maintain peace, dignity, and independence is to simply play dumb in situations that don't serve your well-being. This isn't about avoiding responsibility or being dishonest. It's about choosing your battles, saving energy, and preserving your peace of mind. By following these tips, you'll find that you can navigate challenging conversations with ease, keep your privacy intact, and maintain the control you deserve over your life. Remember, aging doesn't mean losing your voice. It means learning how to use it wisely. Thank you for watching. If you found these tips helpful, please like, share, and subscribe. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Let me know which of these tips you're going to use in your life. Stay empowered, stay graceful, and I'll see you